Dude, I just spilled coffee everywhere. Anyway, guys, we're playing some Enhanced Shaman. You haven't seen a whole lot of this lately, and I want to take this video to talk a little bit about it while I do pump some boys on the Alliance side on the Eye of the Storm. This is the build I'm going Boulder Fist. I'm not going Hot Hand. Thunderbud, my buddy, was talking about a previous build that used to be really good with Primal Primer, Hot Hand, and like getting huge lava lashes. To be honest, after the nerfs, I'm not gonna go it. I'm doing something a little bit different. It's going to be using basically Boulder Fist, which is going to be buffing up your Rock Biter, and it's just going to be pretty much constant damage and going for those Storm Strike damage. Now, playing Enhance, you're probably one of the squishiest melee out there. You do have healing, which is good, but just getting peppered by dots at distance, you can't really sustain yourself, and that's like a lot like most melee, really. But I can't really fight a lot of this, right? So we get, oh my god, the guy leapt over the hill. But yeah, so, I mean, a lot of the times I want to take Feral Lunge right now, but I need the defensives from Nature's Guardian. So this is the build that I'm going. Shamanism, grounding for all the casters that are out there right now, which there are a lot. We're getting just beaten the crap out of middle. And playing an Enhanced Shaman, it's kind of like Eye of the Storm. You don't want to be... you want to play Enhanced, but you know Ellie's better for the map. And it's kind of that way for the entire meta right now. Unfortunately. Now, I do think Enhance can be okay, and I was talking to some people that were PMing me on Tiqqle saying, you know, what the heck's going on? You haven't put out any content. What's going on? It seems kind of weird. And really, the truth is, it's just not been... Ellie's been so good after it was so bad in the last season that this is one of the reasons why I'm playing this pretty much exclusively now. But I want to do a little bit more Enhanced, but I'm trying to figure out how to do it. In the current meta, it's a little sad because you get a lot of rot caster teams, especially with Resto Druid being so strong right now. So in Arena, Enhance is just not really a great top tier. Melees are really tough unless you have someone that forces mobility or has a lot of mobility, like a Windwalker or like a DK, which has been out there in the arenas. Arms Warrior also has a bunch of mobility. Enhance is one of the least mobile classes. Yeah, we have Ghost Wolf, but like a Red Paladin, you pretty much have that and one Freedom. I mean, it's not that great, but the damage that we do is kind of okay. I'm gonna end up dying here, but it's all right. We'll fight to the end here. See what we can do. Damage isn't terrible, but like right now it's just like spending globals, I'm dead. Kind of just like back to back. It just doesn't seem like you have any big punch. It's just kind of like building, and our spenders don't really do all that much damage, it doesn't feel like, especially because of how ranged everybody is right now. If you look in the other team, they have one Rat Paladin, one Rogue, one DH. Everything else here is range, which makes it really tough for an Enhanced Shaman. And it's kind of the same way in arenas. A good place for me to fight might be over there at the Mage Tower. But we'll go back to middle. Maybe we'll get a healer. Keep us going. We have 3 in this one, so maybe we'll be okay. I do think that Enhance is going to have a really tough time right now getting to rated Battlegrounds, which is really sad. Whenever certain like classes are kind of out of the meta, they're definitely have a really hard time getting rated. I'm sure there's a lot of people in this chat that will tell you that, or in this in the comments. Now we're pumping, man. Slowing him. Oh, we go. He's just dead. Purging that off. Like I also have a purge guide coming out, which will be applicable to Enhance, but will be applicable to a lot of other things. But to be honest, guys, Enhance is just, it just feels a little off. Feels like something needs to be changed, whether it's the proc rate, the base melee speed. So I don't know, something that's is throwing me off about it, and I've been talking to a lot of people. It just feels something about it. Especially because of how fluid Ellie is right now, it makes it really hard to play. So this is the build I like to go. I like to go overcharge because it gives me some range, but to be honest with you, it's not like the most amazing thing ever. Let's try to get him in there. We're going to sunder him out of that to try to stop his damage. I trinketed a 0 second. It's okay. Haven't used grounding a whole lot. Gonna heal myself while he's up there, or shield myself. Ran out of that. Oh, he's down. I don't have any focus targets. to share my Bloodlust. I am going the Bloodlust talent just because that does give me a little bit more pressure. Makes me a little bit more scary to the boys. We're going over here. If they maybe if they decrease the cooldown of Spirit Walker. I mean, you know, I'm being a little bit negative about Enhance. I mean, I think I'm still doing okay damage. But like I said, really tough in Arena right now given the meta. But what would be some things that would fix it or make it feel better? I do think maybe it's the Forceful Winds talent. Maybe it was just made things more fluid. In the beginning of this patch, I also said, like, dude, taking that talent made it better. But, ooh. Get this Hunter. So maybe that would help. But in general, I don't really know, man. I think having more mobility would be great, or more defensives. Now, defensives, there's no real... I don't really see an opening for Blizzard to change anything related to defensives for an Enhance. The only thing I could see is, like, give us Rock Elemental and Primal... what is it? Primal... Elementalism to give us, like, another wall. But to be honest, I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening at all. It's just kind of sad. I'm just getting blasted, dude. We're going to try to cross the... I'm going to drop grounding. Maybe give me a second to get away. Ghost Wolfing. Just trying to self-heal, man. Put down Totem. I'm out of mana. I'm out of mana, man! That Boomkin is chasing my ass, dude. He's chasing my ass. Alright. We're good. Do we have any food? Nope! Oh shit, we gotta get out of here. Holy crap! Did I just get raked? Well, that's just procced, actually. Resonance Fury just procced from that far away. Holy crap. That's crazy. 822 damage. Not that good. But yeah, so I mean, some things, mobility or... you know, maybe they need to make Nature's Guardian baseline and give us Primal Elementalist on this row, give us an option of a different wall, or being able to take Feral Lunge. Having a charge, just a base charge ability, would actually be pretty good. It would be pretty nice for mobility, especially against, you know, S-Priest Boomkin is the example I keep giving people. Just as a comp that is like, they're never going to die easily. You're going to have to get on top of them and pump them. And especially with the healing the way it is with Resto Druids. And what do I mean by that? Well, Resto Druids just recently have been, like, discovered, or maybe there was a hotfix, or maybe it was when the 50% PvP trait balancing went into effect, that basically Resto Druids have become the new meta healer. After it was like what? It was Disc Priests were way up there, and our Shams, and then it was Mistweavers with it. You couldn't purge interrupt them anymore, and their healing efficiency was insane. And then now it's our Druid. I actually think maybe Blizzard's doing it on purpose. Like maybe oh, thank goodness. Maybe they're purposely balancing things in a way that everyone's getting their turn. I could see that being like a sleeper tactic. All right, we're gonna eat Lust. I need to be using that on cooldown. It's still on me. Now everyone has learned their lesson almost of how to play casters because of like the first season. So the casters are staying way back, even in a pug, even in like a random battleground. People are playing really scared. Ooh, that's good. What did I hit for? Oh, I'm not gonna be able to see that. There's too much shit. I'm gonna drop grounding. Siphon's down. The only thing I could say is like maybe going Safeguard would be a good idea. I absolutely should go Safeguard. I don't have it on right now. I actually need to get it on. This is an alley boy. Oh shit. There's a lot of evildoers. The lightning bolt could be hitting for a little bit. I don't know. But I'm definitely not doing top damage, even though I'm trying to spam all my abilities as much as I can. Safeguard, maybe that's going to be helpful. Let's put that on. It'll make you feel a little bit better. It's not, you know, Safeguard. What is this, guys? It's one of the new PvP talents or trinkets that came out in this PvP season. Let's see. This one, falling below 25% health grants you a shield for 30k, and it only can happen every 2 minutes, which isn't that bad. Some cooldowns are on 2 minutes. You should be able to live otherwise. Like, that should be okay. Oh, let's get in there. Bubble? Get the hell out of here. Lightning bolt. I'm just gonna get Maelstrom then, I guess. Get the boys out. The dogs will generate a lot of Maelstrom for you, so you can start using a lot of your spammy abilities. Like, I should be able to lightning bolt on cooldown. 2, 1. He's oh no. Dead. Anyway, yeah, I'm jealous of him. I'm jealous of that boy. But like I said, it's almost like this Battleground's a metaphor for Shaman right now. Everyone wants to play Ellie, which I'm not complaining about at all. It's actually been pretty fun, even though the meta's mostly off lasso. But it's one of the reasons why I haven't put out an Enhance guide, is because I have not felt comfortable with it at all this patch, which I want to apologize to you guys about. But yeah, they did just recently nerf Primal Primer and Strength of Earth, which is sad, because why nerf us more? Come on. I need to get this boy. I'm now on the receiving end of Thunderstorm. Alright. 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 Alright, Ellie Shamans. Oh, man. That guy. He's done. He's done. Class Envy. Achieved. Well, while we have a second, these are the traits I'm going. Pretty much only the only traits that I have. But Natural Harmony, which did not get nerfed. Primal Primer got nerfed. Strength of Earth got nerfed. I was stacking Strength of Earths before. And ever since the second ring came out, a little bit after that, they nerfed those by 30%, which is pretty huge. So now I'm just running Natural Harmony again, secondary stat spamming, which is okay. Like, it doesn't feel terrible, but it's just kind of sad. It's like, okay, Blizzard, I'll go back to stacking secondary stats. They're probably like, you know you like that in the first season. I'm gonna stun him out of that. That was actually pretty solid. Because Sunder is like a weird, unique stun. I don't want to put my back to that wall ever. I should have taken Feral Leaf for this map. Trying to make it so he can't get an angle on me, but he definitely just did. Or he could have. Back. Back to the path, back to the path, back to the path. Oh, it's Empyrean, that's the guy. Yeah, we're just gonna stay on this boy. The alley ran away. Come here! Come here! I grounded. And what you'll notice is in my entire rotation, I'm not using Lava Lash. Instead of using Lava Lash for dumping Maelstrom, I'm using Primal Primer. Oh, no. Sorry, I'm using Lightning Bolt. Alright, we need to get the heck out of here. Oh, daddy. Yeah, get him away! Save me. Yes, be on me, my friend. Zinwa. Alright. We're good. Going back in. No Ellie. No Ellie yet. This is good. We're gonna stay in the front line. They're actually winning. Not good, dude. A lot of this meta has been kind of weird. Like Chain Lightning being a thing. What the heck? Alright. Alright. I get it. Alright. Ah. Rough with the pugs. Especially if someone were to ask me, like, what's better to go? If I'm just, like, learning PvP or I'm just growing up in PvP and I'm a solo boy, I don't have a guild yet, I don't have a group yet, I would recommend going Ellie, actually, right now. Usually I would say Enhance because it's easier to pick up. But right now, I think if you go Enhance, you just feel like you're not quite as effective. I do think there is damage there. But like I've been saying, but I do not think it's as satisfying, or you know when you're doing the right thing. Which is part of the thing with the the way Blizzard's been working recently that I feel is kind of rough. Like, there's some classes that you don't really get feedback for playing the correct way, which is why I think they've made some changes to their entire classes. Like, that's the reason why I think we lost no cooldown for Flame Shock as an Ellie. Because people were just spamming it. They didn't know, hey, but it has no cooldown. I should just spam it. No, it actually does a ton of damage over time, and is one of your top damage dealing abilities and all this other stuff. So that's why I can only imagine that's why they turned down the cooldown down. Come here. I'll use my speed. Hiya! Doing okay. Storm Strike's hitting for 10. That's not that good, but I've used it 61 times. Rock Biter hitting for 5k. Using that so much, which probably isn't that good. I probably should not be spamming it. Oh no. Well, you know what? You win some, you lose some. I got one of the Heart of Azurite powers up. It's 37 now. Let's see how we did. I did 6 and 5. Not really that great. Damage wise, I was like middle of the pack, and I was kind of in the fray. So I need to work on Enhance a little bit. It's rough though. The amount of range in this group put me at a huge disadvantage, and I'm curious how that's going to flow into RBG strategies and RBG comps. But guys, it is what it is. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. This has been my first Enhance anything for a while, and now you kind of know why. I want to fill you in on what my thoughts are and ways I think Blizzard could potentially improve it, but it is what it is, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Take care. Thanks everybody, by the way, for tuning into the streams, supporting the channel, chatting it up. You guys are insane. Thank you so much. We stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. Back to it, 9 p.m. Eastern time. See you guys later. Bye.